Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Well, we're on the way. Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Pinches it off him. And the pass is intercepted. Totti. And here's Eto'o. He's picked his way through.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
But it's Thuram. Thuram drives forward on the overlap. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He is through here. Eto'o going face-to-face with his great rival. He's had a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he nearly went all the way.
Cruyff just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Quarter of an hour played. That is good alertness. Argentina are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Rice. Messi. Gerrard. Ronaldinho. Passes coming off in quick succession here. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Desailly is the guilty party there. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And here's Gerrard. Knocks it into space. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Turns back here, probably the best option. Eto'o will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gerrard. Nice interception, well timed. Rice.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence. Cruyff! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. No, that's been intercepted. Gerrard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Tevez. Now it's Tevez. Now it's Cruyff. And he's managed to get free. Zanetti did well to stay calm there. Vieira. Tries to play it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's shifting through the gears here. Rice did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Vieira. Rice. Vieira gets a foot in and wins the ball. And it's Ronaldinho. This is a promising build-up. Totti, played with finesse. Eto'o receives it in a good position here. Messi. Gerrard. And it's Thuram. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And Cruyff! And it's a goal!
I think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop.
And that brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Argentina finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing...
Cruyff! It's hit the upright. Oh, what chance, surely! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
That pass has been well intercepted.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Well, that looks a decent... Oh, shooting chance! And there's a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's
big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Backward it goes, and this is Cruyff. And the finish! It's off target and by quite a way. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending, at least.
Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught napping!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's in a good position here. Vieira. This might spell danger. And a chance! It's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that could set him on his way. Shot a goal! And he hits the net! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Now look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, what a difference.
And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Here's the return pass. Some really good... And Messi! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just 1 down as opposed to 2.
Messi.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Vieira proves too strong, too smart. Now it's Tevez. Great vision. Now this could be a chance. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Ronaldinho. Maldini gives no quarter whatsoever. Cruyff looking to add to his goal. Desailly calmly anticipates. Just 5 minutes left. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's very neat. Messi. Cruyff. Rice. Ronaldinho. And here's Eto'o. Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Four added minutes on the board, and he's lost his... Cruyff! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's put paid to the danger, and he's there to retrieve it. Cruyff. Oh, no joy this time. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action.
I don't think there's a player out there, Peter, who is as tactically flexible as Francesco Totti. Of course, we know him best as a number 10 or a deeper line forward.
And does history record him as the first player really to play that kind of false nine role?
Yeah, I think that's right. And he was able to do that because of his great physicality to go with that wonderful technique. Who would have thought at the time that he would start a global trend, one that's become a standard now in leagues all around the world?
Trailblazer.
Absolutely.
Mbappe. Vieira. So what can they make of this? Gerrard. Look at the space here, and Cruyff! They've got to be quick to recover this. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That'll be a throw-in. And they've got a throw. Donnarumma. Zanetti. Rafael Varane. Argentina are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Varane wins the duel this time. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Messi is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
That has been knocked clear.
Argentina are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were...
Eto'o! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Vieira. Schneider. Modric, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Tries to pass it through. Cruyff. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, it's a great ball here. And that shoots! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that. Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ronaldinho conjures time and space where few can. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he get it through? And this is Ibrahimovic. Now it's Cruyff. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cruyff picks it up out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Barcelona have reclaimed it. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Now, can they get him away? Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Gerrard. Played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. Schneider. Threads one in. He's got away. Now the ball in. And that has been cleared. Desailly. For Ferdinand. Gerrard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, he's found support out wide. Desailly gets it away. And the shot! So a temporary halt to the action. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
And a header! Varane can clear it away. Gerrard. And this is Cruyff. And he's had it nicked away. Desailly, very much a man of this moment.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, that's well spotted. Looking to play him in. This might spell take... And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class. Real class. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Shot could be on, and he goes for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Argentina still behind thanks to that solitary strike. And the counter is on. Now it's Ibrahimovic. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Modric. Oh, there's a probing ball. Eto'o, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that was vital. Messi. Oh, good read. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Eto'o takes a shot! And a neat finish! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Vieira. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome. Shot, surely! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Gerrard. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Looking for the run. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass is just off target. Vieira. Oh, they could break here. And it's Messi. Messi going forward. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, what has happened here? It's in! They're back within reach! Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So could they be onto something here? Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That looks a cracking ball, and he's managed to get free.
And that has sent him sprawling.
Goes down, but nothing given. Desailly kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. James Rodriguez. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's an imaginative pass. And Tevez!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong. A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Vieira is there, and he can pick it up.
Ibrahimovic clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And it's Messi. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game. Ronaldinho. He looks one way and passes the other. Unconventional and cheeky, but always an enjoyable watch.
Yeah, he's playing beach football on the grandest stage of all.
The entertainer.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Schneider.
Oh, they can break here.
Not a bad start to the game, a chance at either end already. Can he get it through?
It's out for a goal kick.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Quarter of an hour played. Ronaldinho.
And here's Cruyff. Great ball if he can get there. Schneider. Argentina are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. He's through here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now this could be a chance. Ibrahimovic! Goal! Argentina! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Argentina have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Argentina already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Ronaldinho. Some good work on the right flank here. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff proves just a little bit. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. And Messi! Goal! Argentina! Into the lead once more. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Argentina have their lead. Well, that looks a decent ball. Vieira. Ronaldinho. And it's Totti. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Schneider. Chance here to counter. Here's Vieira. And here's Tevez. And he is deftly away. Messi. Messi! And a neat finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Argentina now in a position far more desirable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Totti. Gerrard. Looking tidy in possession here. He's in a good position. Chance! Oh, what has happened here? And he's gone direct here. Vieira is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Argentina are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Argentina largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. And so the action is resumed. Pass somewhat off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shot could be on. Tries a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a right smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Surely now! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Tevez. Threads one in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Can he spark a counter here? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So we've reached the hour mark. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tevez.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Thuram. Rafael Varane. And it's Vieira. And it's Totti. Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Barcelona cut there. He's had a shot! And again!
Just not quite happening for him just now.
Argentina really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Thuram. Ronaldinho. And here's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Modric.
The arch schemer, always looking to get the team going.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Looking for options, for movement.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Argentina are looking to break at pace. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he was quick to react.
Schneider. He's felt that, hasn't he?
Oh, easy pickings there. Gerrard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Totti going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Cruyff. And Cruyff! And that's a sharp finish. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And with that, the hat-trick is chance! And he's straight offside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Modric. And here's Ibrahimovic. Nice control.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Cruyff! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
We are into stoppage time. And he's lost his man here. Modric. Looking to play him in. And the shot! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that. But I think his distribution has also improved, and it needed to, although he likes to keep it quite safe and simple.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Maldini. Vieira.
Modric.
That's Vieira.
And here's Schneider. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Argentina claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's really well manoeuvred. Desai. And it's Schneider. Argentina appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges.
And here's Ibrahimovic. He's got away. And this is Schneider.
So much time and space here. And it's Maldini. Cross from Maldini. Showing good feet.
Such good technique.
He's found a way through. And he decides to cross it. And that's the keeper's ball.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Tries to play it through. He's free, he has got space. Messi. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Ronaldinho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Cruyff. Ronaldinho looking to play him in. And he's managed to get free. Well read, and the danger is averted. Argentina are looking to break at pace. Thuram is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now that looks a decent ball. He has found the way through. Chance! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be.
He's had a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. It's their second corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Very nicely done. Messi's cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And this is Gerrard.
Argentina can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Modric. Modric! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Modric deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now it's Ibrahimovic, and this is Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Eto'o. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
He probably had a good view of it as well, Peter. Obviously, an inch or two lower, and that's in the back of the net.
Maldini. Played towards the other side. That's Thuram. Some good work on the right flank here. Messi. Quality ball. And this is Schneider. He'll try for distance! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! That's the end of the first 45.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Argentina are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
Utilicen el estacionamiento proporcionado por el club o cualquier otro estacionamiento privado de la zona.
We're on the move again. Zanetti. Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And the pass is intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? Vieira is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Totti. Now it's Romario. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ferdinand. To Thuram. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. It's not an especially good pass, that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Argentina with this 2-goal lead, they're certainly looking much the more assured side. Vieira. Totti. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ferdinand. Thuram. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Sneijder. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Sneijder on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Ibrahimovic has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Messi. And here's Modric. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. In towards the back stick. And the shot! Caught offside that time. Modric, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. And it's Sneijder. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vieira. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi. Romario is onto this. Takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball.
Argentina are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi gets on his bike and on the move. Lovely bit of skill. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Se está realizando un cambio.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. De Paul. Totti. Good running, strong and purposeful. Vieira. De Paul. This is a promising build-up.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
2 minutes to be added on. Oh, that's fabulous. Brilliantly cut out. Now it's Messi.
It's the shortest.
And that will be it. Argentina can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Sneijder taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
So we're very much on the way now. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's had it nicked away.
Referee's given a throw.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
And here's Messi. He's having a pop! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Messi
goes short. And here's Messi, driven in. It's a clearance, but not much of one.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Zanetti. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
And he shoots! And it's hoisted clear.
Pinches it off him. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, they could break here.
Oh, just a keeper now! That's put paid to the danger. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Schneider, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. It's a good spell of possession, this. Ferdinand. Argentina
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Maldini. And it's Ferdinand. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. To Schneider. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's had it taken off him. Now, can they get him away? And that is expertly dealt with. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And it's Eto'o. That's destined for the flank.
Can he latch on to this? And this is Gerrard. Goes for a shot! And he's managed to get rid. Gerrard. And this is Eto'o. Chance! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Vieira. Nicely aimed pass. Pass is coming off in quick... It's James! Vieira. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. All perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. He is just caressing the ball. So, a temporary halt to the action. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal.
James Rodriguez! Not a bad try by any means.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Now it's Romario. Great vision. And this is Ibrahimovic. Terrific effort! Marvellous goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Argentina are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
The first breakthrough.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Driving forward. That is lovely. It's James! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Thuram. Threads one in. And this is Modric. Now it's Messi! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
James Rodriguez touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one... It's Snyder! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. Varane gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Eto'o stood his ground strongly.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Vieira. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Vieira makes a dash for it. Shot could be on. He's having a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Ferdinand can clear it away. Gerrard. Pressing high and with purpose. Argentina do have a chance to counter here. Tries to play it through. Maldini crossed into the box. And that should get the job done. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Modric. Argentina are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. And it's with the keeper. Neuer, the type of keeper who instills great confidence in his back line. Gerrard. And it's James Rodriguez. Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
And it's Vieira. It's James. Ah, such a clever touch. And this is Eto'o. Taken back almost at once. Oh, nice touch.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Neuer punts it upfield. Now, what about a counter-attack? Modric. Argentina still ahead by the game's only goal. Now it's Romario. Modric. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Very much into the last knockings. Now it's Messi. This looks promising. Oh, sweet feet.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo
Thuram.
reglamentario.
That's tidy. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. And we're done. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it turned out to be a bit of a slow burner, this one, Peter. Still, I think the goal did come at a good time, and some of the defensive displays after that were pretty good. In fact, looking back, the goal came at a great time.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now then, the ball's come loose. Ronaldinho. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff purring through the gears. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Desailly did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
He's on it, can he get away? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Gerrard has given away a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's Thuram. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
There's the header!
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Modric. And that's a good ball.
Oh, look at the space here.
Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. Lovely bit of skill.
Schneider with the cross. And that has been knocked clear. Argentina are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. He's had it taken off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ferdinand. Modric. And it's Ferdinand. Ferdinand. To Messi. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now it's Messi. And he's in on goal. Oh, that's neat. A quick look, thought, good chance here. Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Totti. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Maldini. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Desailly. And it's Schneider. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, terrible pass. Ronaldinho. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Desailly makes the interception. Zanetti can so cleverly bypass the press. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Vieira. Desailly. This is a promising build-up. Aims beyond the defence. Picked out brilliantly. It's Ibrahimovic! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Argentina presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to break the deadlock. He scores for sure! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Gol de Argentina, convertido en el minuto 42. Número 7, Messi.
Argentina have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Schneider wants to run onto this. That's very neat. Schneider proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, such a clever touch. And this is Messi. Now the delivery. Vieira is always looking to break lines. Ronaldinho is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, that's fabulous. He is just caressing the ball. He's had a shot! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see...
And that is all they have time for. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Argentina clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Gerrard knocks it into space. He has found the way through. Shifted it to the flank. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Oh, that's excellent, such a clean tackle.
Gerrard. And it's Ronaldinho. Totti, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Modric. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Vieira. And it's Schneider. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And this is Ronaldinho. Nice control. He is through here. And that's been drilled in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Vieira. And this is Cruyff. Ferdinand powering forward here. Great ball if he can get there. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Ronaldinho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is Messi. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cruyff. Lovely feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Desailly. Schneider. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Schneider. Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Ibrahimovic! Now, what about a counter-attack? Desailly calmly anticipates. Vieira. Modric. Vieira. And this is Messi. And Messi!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. And it's Thuram. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Played out to the left flank. Totti. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! Off the post! Caught offside that time.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Cambio.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and As a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Desailly, a player who needs no introduction. How they wanted to win, they did everything to win, but time has beaten them. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination, no complaints. Messi claiming the man of the match. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. Now it's Schneider. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Cruyff. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Cruyff. Ronaldinho. Can he finish? Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. So who's he going to be aiming for here? And it's Maldini. Messi, cross needs towering header! Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, such a clever touch. Messi's cross. Oh, great leap!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Desai. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vieira. Totti. He's through here. And he's in on Eto'o! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
I think the manager's reactions here sum it up perfectly. He fully expected that to go in.
Argentina are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Oh, it's come loose! Schneider can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Ronaldinho.
Argentina are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And here's Cruyff. He's beaten the last man. Ferdinand, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Deftly away. Referee's given a throw. And he skips past his man, Maldini. Very nicely done. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Totti always looking for that half a chance. Eto'o gets into a good position. Lovely feet.
That was lovely, that.
Totti is in a really good position. And the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Schneider.
That's good play from him.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Argentina certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Modric, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. And this is Messi. Now it's Schneider. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Maldini. He's in plenty of space here. Well, there weren't too many attacking options there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Thuram. That's Gerrard.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Ronaldinho. Great defending, strong and determined. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Argentina unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Argentina can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Modric has the space to scheme. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Eto'o has been caught there, it's a foul. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? And it's Zanetti. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Zanetti delivers. And he's heaved it away.
Argentina are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's going to be pulled back for that one. Totti has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Argentina still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. 60 minutes played. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Pressing high and with purpose.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Schneider. And he's found a way past. It's a loose ball. Thuram clears without hesitation.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's fabulous. That is lovely. Gerrard. And this is Eto'o. Schneider.
This is the time you need that pace.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
And here's Gerrard. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Totti, he's free, he has got space.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
But it's Thuram. Modric. Thuram. And here's Messi. And that's another good win of the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Cambio.
So here comes the substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's Messi. Argentina now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. maybe the Late Late Show.
Ronaldinho proves just a little bit too strong.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That's where it came from. Maldini cuts out the pass.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So
and
good.
Time is up. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Cleared without hesitation. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Messi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Gerrard. And here's Ronaldinho. Thinks about the shot. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, that's neat. He's got away. Oh, nice touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi. And it's Ronaldinho. And there's green grass ahead of him. Schneider.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
It's Gerrard! Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Looking to play him in. Argentina are looking to break at pace. Maldini. Schneider. And it's Maldini. For Ferdinand. There's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, can he get onto this? Could move up a gear here. Modric, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Schneider. Can he get on the end of this? Ibrahimovic! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Argentina restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how team...
It's Schneider! Goal! Argentina! And the comeback is complete! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell. One that they hope...
Cruyff! And he nearly went all the way.
Cruyff can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And now they can spring out of defence. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Looking for options, for movement. And he shoots! Schneider! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are purring, truly purring. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Argentina go up by 2 and are looking good.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Cruyff has got himself a free kick. Ronaldinho with a real chance here. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. And this is Cruyff. Great chance! Another big chance that gets away.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and It's that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Argentina claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. So, into the second half. And it's Cruyff. Thuram. And he goes cross-field.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's worked it through. Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's had a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed to get free. Schneider can see things others simply cannot. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. No way through. Thuram. Modric. And it's Thuram.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
Shot, surely! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And it's Modric. Messi finds himself offside. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ball looks a good one. And a chance! Oh, good finish. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And here's the chance to counter. Maldini getting forward. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Vieira is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Thuram. Romario. And this is Messi. Knocks it into space. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Vieira concedes a free kick for that. And it's Thuram. Just about up to 75 minutes.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Zanetti tries to clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's rising!
And that really should have been that.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Gerrard. And it's Vieira. Vieira. And here's Eto'o.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Messi is onto this. And it's been hooked away. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And it's made its way to him. Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Gerrard, looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Totti, and this is Eto'o. Oh, well played, well played.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now that's well seen too. Well timed, excellent interception. And back to the keeper they go. And that is as far as it goes. They are pumped, boy they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Schneider voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
This has been a very composed response when...